Hi everybody. It is me. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all doing well, having a good old Sunday. Now I just did a paint party. Oh, I'm cutting my own head off here. Hang on. I just did a virtual paint party. We painted Willie, this guy, and I had a bit of paint left over, so I was adding to my giant canvas that I sometimes use as my backdrop, and it's not finished yet. So I was adding to that, and then of course I've used up all the leftover paint, so now I'm just adding more paint. And I thought, hey, maybe people might want to see what I'm doing. So I'm just filling in, kind of connect and talk about stuff. So in the meantime, I'm just going to paint over, finish this off, because I love half of it and the other half isn't finished. So whenever I have it in the background when I'm doing paintings, oh, can't see the comments. There we go. Now I can see who's watching. Cool, awesome. Facebook did a new thing. They've automatically hidden the comments, so you've got to look for them when you go live. I figured out, actually I didn't figure it out. My friend had to tell me because she does heaps of Facebook lives. So yes, I've got some stuff coming up. Oh, look at that. Got some stuff coming up that I've been planning for you guys. I've also been not painting enough. Have you guys been painting and being creative? Because I have not. I've been stressing about things and worrying about things and giving myself a big list of things to do and beating myself up when I haven't been doing it. So, you got to get in and do some painting. This is what just helps your brain so much from that negative Nancy talk that we do. So this painting is all done with leftover paint, and I've added a little bit more. So whenever I've been doing paintings, at the end I'll just do a few circles. Look at this. See, there's a whole lot of circles on there, and whoopsie, it's beautiful, colourful background when I'm doing Facebook Live sometimes, and just, you know, like a gorgeous, bright, colourful, happy painting. So I just thought, oh, I'll just use my leftover paints on here, and it might be interesting for some people to watch. I get caught up, yeah, watching lives, watching people do painting stuff. I'm not sure what's happening here. I need a bit of red. See, I use the leftover paint, and then, where is it? Ah, it's over there. And then I have to add some more. Oops. So then it's not really leftover paint, is it? But hey, we won't tell anyone. Because we can do what we want when we're painting. I'm wondering if I should turn these circles into something, or if I should just leave them as big bubbles. I've always had a thing about circles and bubbles. They're just the coolest. We finished. So if you're just jumping on, I'm using up my leftover paint to finish my giant canvas / background. I'm happy to travel at the moment. Well, obviously. Actually, I want to ask you, I want to get some feedback from you guys. What kind of stuff do you want to see from the Pickled Paintbrush? What kind of subjects do you want to paint? I am looking to create an online membership, so what would you guys want to see out of that kind of a thing? Oh, it's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool. I'm really excited about it. So yeah, so I'm going to be going live in the Purple Circle group tribe later. If you are not in that group, you can jump over and request to join. The only stipulation is that you've already been to an event with us at some point, online, in person, or yeah, that's the two options, online or in person. So there. Okay. Oh, like a little effect. How funny. So, wash that brush out. Have you guys been painting lately? Have you? Oh, sorry. I was just jiggling the table that you are on. Probably not the best idea, but okay, I think I've covered all the white canvas pretty much. Can't help myself. When there's leftover paint, I've got to keep painting. The trouble is, I've got a big blob of black leftover paint, and I don't really want to put black on this. Not yet, anyway. So, and now I've got orange. It's looking a bit like a big rose. Well, it was before. This is so much fun because I don't really have an idea of what I'm like aiming for. I'm just, all I have is my theme of circles, and I'm just going to see how that goes. So, you know, it's a bit of fun. Have you guys been getting more creative? I think the whole world's been getting more creative with the whole COVID thing. I think everybody else took up painting and I stopped. Life gets in the way. You have to force, well, not force yourself, you have to give yourself the gift of time for being creative, because it just, oh, so good for your brain, for your thought processes, for your mental well-being. It is just unbeatable. You're unbelievable. Dun, dun, dun. Stop singing. Just so bright. Just, I love the brightness. I love, this is what, you know, I love the whole colour factor. I've just been creating something colourful. There we go. This might take a few layers. And do you know the great thing is, if you paint over something, like here's me talking about I love the brightness, right? And then I go and add some white and think, oh, I've just dulled it down, I don't like it. I can just wait for it to dry and go back over with the bright colours again. And having a base underneath it is going to actually give it some, like a nicer effect than what I started out with. So very, very cool. Hi Kate, hi Rebecca. I'm using up my leftover paint. I just did a paint party. We painted Willie the Emu. So I had some paint left over, and then I thought I'll add it to my giant canvas. This is kind of like, sometimes I use it for my backdrop. Sometimes that can be interesting to watch. Wondering what's it going to be? I'm wondering what is it going to be. So, hello Dave, how are you? Yeah, now what? I need a bit of green. That's the trouble. See, I'm using the leftover paint, and then I want a bit of green, and there's no green. And I ended up getting more paint and more paint and more paint. All good. Now, I've covered up all the white. I'm not in love with it, and that's okay. Just keep painting. Just keep painting, because who knows what will come of it. One of my mentors used to say, if you don't love your painting, it just means it isn't finished yet. I like that. It's not ruined, it's not a mess, it's just not finished. And there's no end to what you can create out of something. Gosh, I love these swirly whirlies. So yeah, so if you've been to a Pickled Paintbrush class already, jump over to the Purple Circle tribe. The link will be in the comments once I get off here. guys. I don't know. I want to know what you guys want. I want to hear, you know, if you're interested in doing big paintings like this, like a giant canvas like this. A few people have said to me that they'd like to do something like that. Obviously it will look maybe a little bit better than these weird multicolored circles that are going on, but that's something I do want to do, particularly online, because again, it's hard to get a huge canvas in your car sometimes. So once you've got it home, if we're doing an online big painting, it's all good. You're all good to go. You don't have to carry it anywhere. I think that's a bit of a win. Bit of a win factor. Win factor, not wind factor. Too funny. Right, I'm not seeing any comments. Okay, no worries. People are just happy to watch. Sweet. I've always wanted an audience. Such a tag. Okay. It's just such good fun spreading a bit of paint around. On a Sunday afternoon. I'm actually going to put the brush down in a minute and go shopping. Get out. It actually looks like an absolute perler of a day outside. So actually I might, yeah. Good times. It's a bit off the top of the page, a bit hard for you guys to see. Just loving it. Circles galore. It's like a fireball, which is the MasterChef. Every time a MasterChef, they leave you hanging, and just when you're waiting for the answer, like who won or who got knocked out or what did the judges say, they just go with this big fireball on the screen and then they go to the ads. I kind of like it. Cheeky old MasterChef. All right, I think I've used up nearly all my leftover paint now and covered up all the white. I'm going to come back to that when it's dry and see how we go. Just feeling a bit loopy on a Sunday afternoon. This is what happens when I paint. I get all cheerful and wow, I should do this more often, and so should you. Whether you do it with me or at home, just do it. Just do something creative. I can't tell you how much fun it is. Anyway, like I said, if you've already been to a Pickled Paintbrush event at some point, jump over and join the Purple Circle tribe. It is just for you guys. It is like going to be a very cool place to be. I'm going live there later on today, maybe tonight, to talk about what's coming up for the Pickled Paintbrush, and stay tuned for some in-person events that I will be posting. If at venues, I'm talking to a couple of venues now. I'll be talking to some more. So if you are a venue, or you know a venue like a bowls club or a pub or somewhere that's got a space that we could do paint parties, just let them know, let me know. You know, I'm interested to look at all sorts of places we can do this. And then there's the online stuff too. So check that out. I'm going to head off now. Thanks for jumping on. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching that. I'm going to reply to any comments there are as I see them, and have a fantastic Sunday, whatever you're doing. Make sure you have fun doing it. Bye.